Hi everyone, it's Maria with Maria's Favorite Stuff. On this channel, we talk about all of my fun favorite things to do, to buy, to whatever. And today I have something that's been a little interesting to me recently. Um, Recently I have noticed a real upswing in the number of boxing videos with people who are using those lucky scoop things. Now, as an accountant, I have an interesting view on this because I have a I get why these sellers are doing this because they're making a ton of money from it, because they're basically buying stuff from Temu and Alibaba and all kinds of, really cheap companies, and then in bulk, and then they're selling these things in these lucky scoops. So I looked up the one that I thought was probably the most worth it, and it was jewelry. Now, I did not get a video made, so I have no idea how they picked out my stuff. But I did get 2 scoops. I guess they called it 2 scoops. So I got a lot of rings. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rings. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of earrings and 4 necklaces. The necklaces are cute. I mean, they're not a lot of, 2 of them are not something that I will wear. And I may not be able to wear any of them because they look like they're very short, but they're nice. They're cute necklaces. You can see them here. They're cute necklaces. They're not bad, but they probably cost, you know, $5 on, not even on Alibaba or Temu. I mean, So here's the first. I'm going to go through the necklaces first because they are the hardest to come out of their little baggie. So here's the first necklace. Let's go back through the hole there. And they are all stainless steel, and it looks like they are probably it wouldn't be called vermeil because that's always over sterling silver, but they're electroplated. Which, I mean, I don't have a problem with electroplated jewelry. I really don't. I'm not trying to be, sound like I'm all snooty here. But it does, the electroplating can break down eventually. So I'm going to try this one on just to see. Okay, yeah, it actually fits. It fits, but I can't get it hooked. Get out of my way here. Something I haven't had to say in a very long time. Where's my stupid chain? There it is. Now I've got a cat crying in the background here. Where are you? There you are. Okay, that's kind of where you are. It's a problem with my fingers. Okay, we're gonna just show you because apparently my fingers do not work. But that's where there's where it'll sit. That's not too bad. They're not too short, so I will be able to wear them. So we got that bar one. We've got a little cross with rhinestones, a little rhinestone cross. And we have another necklace with crosses that is a bunch of crosses and a kind of a beaded chain. He wants to work today. There's that one. And here is the last one, and it is some rhinestones and lightning bolts. Oh, this could be my Thor necklace. There's that one. I'm tangled, but here it goes. So there's that one. And like I said, I mean they're cute. They're cute necklaces. They're fine for going to work, you know. I mean, I'm not going to wear them out to the opera or anything, but they're not bad. Um, that's why I picked this one because I watched a couple of videos to see, actually I watched several videos to see what kind of products they had and that kind of thing, see if it looked like it might be worth it. So then I've got these earrings, which are just a hanger, kind of like a threader, but it's not a chain. Okay, fine. I'm gonna have trouble with that ear. So say, it's, they're cute earrings. I mean, nothing wrong with them. And we've got a little pair of huggy earrings, and these ones looks like, yeah, the the what you call it, the hoop itself is the clasp, you know what I mean? So you got the hoop does that, and then you push it up and it pokes in. And we've got these ones. Actually, they're not bad. They're really not bad earrings. I'll wear these. How do you run? Okay, so here's this one. I gotta figure out how it unhooks, but it's got a little gold ball in it, and the little gold ball actually moves. So I gotta figure out how that one unhooks. And then I don't do a lot of editing here, so I just go for it and just dropped one of my new earrings on the floor. There it is. Um, got my foot on it now. And this is another pair of like the lever kind of thing that it hooks in the back. So that's those ones. And then the last pair of earrings is here. And these look the same. They do the same thing with the lever thingy in the back. See? My big fingers are not letting it show. There we go. There we go. So you can see it opens and then you push it in and it closes and it's got this cute little horny thing underneath it. So that's those pairs. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of earrings. And a whole bunch of rings. So now the rings look like they are not the best quality. I'll just put it that way. They're, I mean, they're not bad, but they're all, it looks like they're all adjustable. So, you know, they don't have to have a size. You can just squeeze them shut. But, I mean, you know, I did this to see if it was worth it. Partly because I'm in the accounting field and I was kind of interested in how it worked, you know. This one's kind of interesting. It looks like a nail that, like, you see how it's got a point on it? Got a little point on it. This could be like a, but it's not very easy to bend. It does fit on my middle finger, so could wear it there. And then we've got this one. Wow, this one is tiny. We'll put that one here. Okay. And we've got this one. This one's a little better for open, but it's kind of squishing my finger. So there's that one. Um, there's that one. And we've got this one. And this one. And they are in a mix of silver and gold colored. So, oh, this one is actually, oh no, it's not. It's actually got a little hole in the back of it, you can see. It's not bad looking. Kind of cute. Let's see, what else do we have? Now this one is too big there. Man. So there's that one. I mean, they're not bad looking. They're just probably easily bought on Temu or Alibaba or something like that for a very small amount of money. I was watching one of the videos yesterday, and it was all these um, bracelets made of beads, and they're either glass beads or they are, that one's kind of nice. I like red, so if you couldn't tell, I like red. um, so they were all of these glass bead necklaces, and yes, they're glass beads or they're stone beads. I mean, you can get these necklaces in either glass or stone beads. But I mean, you can get them from Temu for like 60 of them for not even $20. So it's kind of, I mean, yes, you would probably pay more than that at a store if you bought them at a store, but you know, it's still what my grandmother would have called junk jewelry. So, do I think it's worth it? Well, I think it kind of depends on why you're buying it. If you are buying it because you want a bunch of inexpensive jewelry that you're not going to wear for like good jewelry, you're going to wear it for, you know, work or, I mean, I do not wear my diamonds and pearls to work. And I do have diamonds and pearls. Um, I just don't wear that kind of stuff to work. I wear the inexpensive stuff that, you know, you get like this. Um, Now I will wear silver to work, but um, I don't wear a lot of jewelry anyway, to be honest. Um, I do tend to wear necklaces more than anything else because I am typing a lot, so um, rings bother me. Um, I'll wear earrings every day. I actually took earrings off um, to do this video. So anyway, I mean, they're decent. They're not really expensive stuff. They're also not cheap, like, you know, dollar store jewelry. They're cheap, like, you know, Claire's jewelry. Um, you know, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's not as good as it could have been. Um, you know, I don't mind the jewelry. It's not like I hate it, but it's inexpensive. Um, and yes, I could probably replace all of this stuff with jewelry off of Temu for under $20. Um, but it was an experiment, and I don't mind paying the money for the experiment because I learned something. Um, anyway, if anyone has had experience with these um, um, mystery, scoop things, let me know, because I'd love to talk to you about it a little more. Um, I'm actually writing an article on the phenomenon of the mystery scoop. So we'll see how that does. Um, anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and everyone have a great day. See you next time. Bye.